very Merry Christmas to you all. This is going to be my final video for Vlogmas. I did miss a few days because this Christmas has been super social, way more than normal, with lots of driving and lots of people, and yeah, so I wasn't actually able to get around to filming a lot because I was just around people non-stop, which, yeah, generally Christmas is a lot more quiet. So it kind of threw me a little bit, but I've had a wonderful time and I thought I would jump on, have a chat to you all, open the last few days of Advent. It is actually after Christmas now, so I will be able to run through what I did, what I got, and yeah, share some plans for New Year's, which is very quickly approaching. So first off, I am dying to do the advent calendar, so we are going to do that now because I have got some days to open and I have saved them for you and I am itching to see what they are. So I'm going to start off, have 1, 2, 3 to open, so let's get started. There we go. Look, I knew we had to finish this alphabet off. We're getting closer. I love these grapes. Aren't they awesome? Fabulous. Oh, I'm happy with that one. And then we've got the next one, which is Christmas Eve. Oh, there's 2 things in this. Let's have a look. Oh, I was wondering what they were going to do. Oh, isn't that wonderful? And look at the sampler block. Oh, I really love this one. It's fabulous. All right, and then let's have a look. What's this other piece of paper? Ah, so it has different ways to do it. Look at that. That's how they've set out theirs. Isn't that really cute? See, I love the idea of the blocks, but that's sweet as well. Oh, nice. And then we come to the final advent calendar pattern, which is, oh, there's more in here. Hang on. Oh, so here is the chart. When I think of Christmas, isn't that cute? What a sweet little small. And then I've got some gorgeous variegated floss from Romy's Creations, which happens to be my favorite color. Like, those greens are magical. Ah. So nice. And then look at this. Look at all these little buttons. Oh, they're so cute. Look at the little birdhouse. Ah, well, that's so cool. That has been such a fun calendar to open. I have really, really enjoyed that. And the value has been amazing. So I thought maybe we could run through Christmas a little bit. I'm going to give you the hot tip. The weather has been crazy town, like storm after storm after storm. Lots of damage. And so I think all this is from the cyclone that they've had up north. So up north has had a horrid time with flooding and lots of damage as well. And it's lessened in its strength as it's moving across here, and we have been pounded. So there's been a lot of families over Christmas with no power. Thankfully, we are not one of those families. I think the first of the really big storms came on Christmas Eve and knocked out a lot of our local area with power. I think the islands still don't have power. Yeah, it's pretty like hectic. There's a lot of damage. There was hail. Katie was driving in hail yesterday. So you wouldn't think it. I'm looking at the window now and there's these fluffy white clouds and blue skies, but honestly, give it an hour, there'll be another storm. That's how it's been. It's been crazy. Lots of lightning strikes, just full on. And throw that in with really hot days. So all this water that's going to the ground, it's just like this steam bath outside. It's just, ugh. I really can't imagine I will live in Queensland forever. It is just so hot here. Holy moly. And these storms, yeah, I really am feeling for the families that have been affected. Lots of hail damage, no power, flash flooding, like lots of stuff that's been going down. So I'm just feeling for everyone a little bit because it's a bit hectic. Luckily, and I am aware of how lucky I am, we have not had any issues, and we have had, our fridges have been working, our air conditioning's been working. We've been so lucky. But yeah, it's been hectic. I have spent a lot of time driving around in this sort of weather because we had so much on socially, which wasn't my favorite. That's pretty exhausting when you're driving in like weather, even if it's just rain. It's tiring. So leading up to Christmas, we were just busy every day with different celebrations with family and friends. And then Christmas Eve, we had a kind of a bit of a drop-in house, and we just played every card game you can imagine for hours and hours and hours with all different people joining in at different times, and it was fabulous. We really enjoyed that. Then on Christmas morning, we opened presents here first, and then we went to my mum's place, and I saw my brother, who I haven't seen in years. So I've got 4 brothers. And it just, when you get older, it is just hard catching up with family, but I got to see him for the first time in years, and his wife and his kids, and that was amazing. Then it was a quick stop off in near the city to pick up my other son, Lachlan, who's in the wheelchair, because it's just a little bit harder for him to get around, and then brought him back to our place for Christmas Day lunch, and we had lunch with the family. Took Lachlan back in the afternoon, and then for the evening it was nice and quiet. We had leftovers for dinner, so there was no cooking required, and I did a Christmas Day start, so I thought I would show you what that is. So I've got my Christmas Day start in my bag that I got from Retreat down in Glen Innes for the Stitches Merchant Retreat, because I just thought it was a little bit Christmassy with the colours. And so this is my Christmas Day start. I am starting Blackbird Designs Early Christmas Morning Pin Drum. And I got a nice start on it, I think. So I've got the house done and one of the trees. So I'm happy with that. So the colours are gorgeous. It is a bit of a mix of Weeks Dye Works and Classic Colour Works and Gentle Arts. And they are just really pretty blackbird colours, really, aren't they? Nice and vintagey. So I am enjoying that. It is such a cute little house. And I will be making the pin drum because I think it's gorgeous. I love that it's this little squat fat one. Fabulous. So that was my Christmas Day start, and that's all the stitching I could fathom because I was tired. And yeah. What else can I show you? Okay, so the next day, Boxing Day, that was yesterday. Big storms all day yesterday, big. And then it would clear up and blue skies, and then you'd be hit by another big storm, and then it would clear up, blue skies. It was crazy. So it wasn't one for going out. I know my daughter did go out to do the Boxing Day sales, and she did pretty well. She came back with some stuff from Mecca, I think. So, because Mecca doesn't really do a lot of sales, but they did have some stuff on sale. So I decided to start one of my Christmas presents. Oh, I should tell you what I got for Christmas because that's pretty amazing. Okay, so first Christmas present I got was in the morning. My husband had bought me, he bought me a few things, but one that I'm really excited about is a bird bath for my kookaburras. So he got me a beautiful bird bath that I'm going to be able to set up and make a little bit of an oasis for my kookaburras. And then he got me some lovely other things, some perfumes and some new thongs, and which are pluggers, no, what would you call them? Sandals, maybe? But they're thongs. They're rubber shoes. So yeah, I got those. And later in the day, when we did Christmas lunch, we swapped presents with the kids that don't live at home. I was floored. Like, I was floored. I don't normally, you know, Christmas, I'm just happy for Christmas. So I was really, I couldn't actually believe when I opened up my present from the kids. So they had, I've got the box here because it's already out of the box, so the box is light. They had put together and bought me the one sewing machine that I didn't actually own yet, and that was an embroidery machine. Now this embroidery machine works entirely off your iPad. There's no actual screen on the embroidery machine. So there's no actual screen on the embroidery machine. It works entirely from your iPad. So I haven't used it yet because I've had to order some sulky and some stabilizer, which you can imagine I did that straight away. So I'm sure that will arrive in no time. So I'm super excited to be trying that. I can't wait. I've already set up the app. I've got it. It's actually sitting up next to my regular sewing machine over here. I'm looking at it right now. It's a sweet little machine and I cannot wait to use it. The design space is a 4x4 inch, so it's going to be perfect for quilt labels and things like, which is why I always wanted one, so that I could make some quilt labels up on it. So I'm so excited about that. And yeah, who knows what other amazing things I'll be able to make with that. So I'm very, very grateful and cannot believe that they spoiled me so much. It really was above and beyond. They're very naughty. But it's very appreciated. And then on top of that, Lachlan, who is my eldest, he went onto my 1, 2, 3 stitch wish list, and he chose one of the patterns. Well, actually, he chose one of the kits that I had put on my wish list, and he picked me up. I might just show you this. Let's just pull that out. He got me this kit here, which is a Mareka. I think that's how you say it. Mareka kit. And it's London at Christmas. Isn't it so cool? So this was my Boxing Day start because yeah, I couldn't wait, really. So this is stitched on what looks like a 16 count, I would say. Maybe? Yes, 16 count. So I got Ada. And I have... Ooh, very glary, I'm sorry. Here you go, I've started stitching just here. I'm going to work my way through the center and then I can go either side. Is my thinking. And it's really nice. So Mareka, I'm pretty sure this J is silent. I did see a video once on YouTube. I think it was YouTube. With people who would have more of an idea than I do. I've always called it Mareka, but I think I was wrong. But yeah. Really happy with that. What a treat. I'd really like to get down to this. But I'm thinking if I go this way and then I can save the Christmas tree for next Christmas. So there we go. That was a fun start. And actually I've put that project into a project bag that happened to be another gift. So I can probably quickly show you this. This is one that Katrina made for me, this project bag. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at this tape. So nice. And it's all bobbins and needles and sewing script. Oh, so nice. Okay, so a few more things that I want to talk about. I thought this was going to be a really quick video, but turns out it's not. A few more things I want to talk about is with New Year's Eve approaching, what are my plans? I actually don't know. And I think I'm just going to play it with whatever I'm going to do on New Year's Eve is going to be what happens. We are not going anywhere for New Year's Eve. Mason has got a friend coming over, so he will be entertained with his friend, and we will just keep feeding them food, and the rest of the time will be hopefully spent stitching. So that's kind of my general plan for New Year's. I have got a New Year's Day start that I would like to start, and that is the floral motif sampler by the Scarlet House. I am dying to start that, so that will be my New Year's Day start. Unless, you know what, if I want to do it on New Year's, I'll do it then. There's no real rules, is there? If there was real rules, I probably would break them anyway. And then in the new year, there was quite a bit of interest, both in Instagram messages and in comments about, yes, people would love to do a Zoom, and I am all for it. So I am thinking that the first Sunday, my time, which will be a Saturday sort of night for people elsewhere, so hopefully it would kind of maybe work for a few people, we will do a Zoom. So that'll be Sunday the 7th my time. If you think you would be interested, please let me know by sending me an email. I will put my email address in the description box, or email me on instant message me, on Instagram, and I will actually send you a link, and we can all meet each other on Zoom and have a bit of a craft along. Anything you want to bring, or don't bring anything at all, come and crochet, come and knit, come and sew, come and cross stitch, and we'll all sit together and have a bit of a crafty chat. I think that will be so fun. So I often do Zooms with friends because it's just fun to do. It's really fun. My only hot tip would be that if you are using your sewing machine, would be to mute yourself between comments, because if 20 of us are using sewing machines on the day, it's going to be a noisy Zoom. But I don't know what I'll be doing, whether I'll be in here sewing or if I will be in my stitchy spot, I don't know. But that is the plan for Sunday the 7th of January. So, and if it goes well, we should try to do it as a regular date, don't you think? So yeah, check out the description box, or if you're following me on Instagram, feel free to message me there, which I know quite a few of you do. And then lastly, I just really want to send out a big, lovely thank you, and hope that you truly know how much I appreciate you dropping in to visit me. I kind of get real imposter syndrome because it's just me. Like, I'm just such a daggy person, and I don't, like, I'm a self-taught. I'm not that special. But you're here, and this community is so amazing, and I love that I have all of these people that I can talk to, that I can ask for help, that I can show things to, that are actually interested in making stuff, and don't ask me to do alterations to their clothes. But anyway, I am going to upload this video. I did try to take some footage of some of the storms, but it was very windy, so I don't know whether or not the sound quality is great. So I don't know if I'll put it in. Maybe I'll put some in of the birdies. I don't know. I have taken some footage throughout the days, but I couldn't use anything with any people in it. And that's all I've done is things with people. It's insane. So yeah, this may be it. I don't know. I don't know. But we will talk very soon. My next video, hopefully I'll get one up before New Year's, or maybe, yeah, before New Year's, I think. I might try to do a whip parade and go through what cross stitch patterns I've got started. Because I'm thinking if I do that before New Year's Eve, it will give me an idea of what I might like to stitch on during New Year's. So that will hopefully be a video going up in the next few days. And then we will chat at Zoom, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me again. And just know how much I really appreciate that you are all here, and I hope that you are all safe, you're all well, and that you're all getting a little bit of time to do the things that you really love and feed your own self with, just that craft and all the making things that really do make us feel so wonderful. So have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Bye.